What's happening, you guys? Credit to Will here from Sweetwater. Today, I'm in my home studio and I'm super excited because Native Instruments has officially announced that they are launching Absynth 6. Yes, Absynth 6 is out and ready for you guys to go pick up at sweetwater.com. If you've been in the production game for a while, then you know that Absynth is absolutely legendary for its surreal soundscape and complex textures, and Native Instruments has taken things a step further in this version. In today's video, we're going to take a look at all the new features that this new updated version of Absynth has to offer. So y'all already know what's up. Let's dive in and let's get creative. One of the biggest changes in Absynth 6 is the redesigned interface. It has been cleaned up specifically for a more streamlined workflow. So instead of clicking through a bunch of tiny tabs, you can get right to what you need to a lot faster and see more of your sounds right at a glance. You've got a visual preset browser that makes it way easier to explore sounds. Instead of scrolling through a flat list of patch names, you can browse categories, scan through tonal families, and quickly land on a starting point that fits the vibe that's in your head. Then there is the Waveform editor with precision control. This is where Absynth really leans into sound design. You can shape and sculpt your waveforms with surgical detail rather than just picking from a static list. Now, this thing is built for people who want to go beyond the presets and actually bend the raw wave files into whatever you want them to be. On paper, Absynth 6 is a hybrid modular engine that pulls together Subtractive, FM, Wavetable, and Granular synthesis all into one instrument. So instead of forcing yourself into one way of working, it lets you combine classic analog style of subtractive tones with digital FM and modern granular textures inside of one single patch. Each channel can be its own sound design playground, and then you could blend, morph, and modulate between them to get those evolving, shifting sounds that Absynth is famous for. On top of that, you've got an advanced modulation system with macros, velocity, and mod wheel assignment, so it's easy to tie multiple parameters into one control and make the sound come alive when you actually play it out. Now, because of this semi-modular structure, you get a lot of routing flexibility without having to manually patch every tiny connection. To me, this hits this sweet spot, deep enough for sound designers, but structured enough that you do not get lost in the maze every time you start a new patch, which is what happens in a lot of synthesizers. So that's one of the reasons why I really rock with Absynth 6. Absynth 6 gives you multi-stage 68-point envelopes. This means that your envelopes isn't just attack, decay, sustain, and release. You can literally draw complex shapes with looping and breakpoint curves to create evolving motions that last for seconds or even an entire length of a sound. This thing is super detailed and super dope. Yo, so Absynth 6 keeps the signature creative effects that made the original so beloved by so many users, including the Aetherizer and the Cloud Filter. These aren't just utility plugins, they are full-on sound design tools that smear, scatter, and transform your signal into completely new textures. These things sound amazing. Now, what pushes things even further in this version of Absynth 6 is that you have per effect surround sound spatialization. The Mutator function inside of Absynth 6 is another feature that really stands out. It has been revamped so you can quickly create new patches with just one click. Plus, it lets you fine-tune parameters even more precisely than before, giving you a lot more creative flexibility. Now, the thing that I'm probably the most excited for when it comes to Absynth 6 is that it has a seamless integration with the Kontrol keyboard. So I have the S49 here and the Maschine. So if you are into that Native Instruments ecosystem, you can browse presets, you can tweak key parameters, and you can perform more hands-on without having to use a mouse. Also, if you have a MIDI controller like the Kontrol S49 here that supports polyphonic aftertouch and MPE, you'll be pleased to know that they have included full support for polyphonic aftertouch and MPE controllers inside of Absynth 6, so you can get even more expressive with your playing when it comes to Absynth 6. There you have it. Those are some of the updated features inside of Absynth 6. Man, I'm super excited for this new plugin. Let me know in the comment section, do you guys rock with this update, and will you be picking it up? If so, there will be links in the description that'll take you directly to sweetwater.com, where you can find out more information there, or you can pick up this plugin if you want it. If you got questions that I did not answer in this video and you just need that extra support, feel free to reach out to your Sweetwater Sales Engineer. They can get you guys squared away on anything that y'all looking for. Until next time, you guys, be awesome and be creative.